Welcome to Highway Homestead. Today I'm going to be going and getting some wood chips from a local tree mulching company. They go around to cut trees down for the power lines or fallen trees, and they mulch it, and they have a yard per se of wood chips that you can just go pick up. You have to sign a release form, which we've done, and they're free.
Well, the roosters are crowing, gotta rise and shine. Daylight's a burning, ain't got a lot of time. When the day is over and the work's all done, we'll sing and dance and have a little fun.
Before I go get wood chips though, I gotta stop at the co-op and swap out this bag of chaff hay. This bag of chaff hay, as soon as we opened it, we noticed a large moldy spot in it, so we're gonna try to exchange that for a fresh one. Lucky for us, the wood chip place, it's Wolf, they're a short 10 miles away, 10 or 11 miles away. So it's very convenient for me to go pick up the truckload. It doesn't cost too much in fuel, but it sources me some free wood chips. We used to have them delivered to our house, but where we are located off of the highway and we have some larger mature trees, they didn't really like coming into our property as it was hard to turn around, or they were afraid they were going to break the trees and all that. So they quit bringing them to our house, but this was a good alternative. If you have this access, or if you think you have that access, it never hurts to just call and see if you can go get some. So here I am, I'm pulling up to the co-op. It's a Knox County Farmers Co-op. I know they're very regional, so I didn't know if you guys knew what a co-op was, but basically it's a little farm supply. You get your feed, you get your seeds, and they've really reduced in size over the years, but now hopefully with some homesteading and all that, they will continue to last. You can see you can get all sorts of vegetables and herbs and all of your feeding needs. Check them out. Finished up at the co-op. They didn't have any more chaff hay, but we got some chopped forage, which consisted of timothy and orchard grass, so hopefully the goats will like that, and maybe they'll get some chaff hay in and by the time they finish this bag. Now I'm going to the wood chip place, Wolf, and so time to go sweat because it is 90 degrees outside. I've made it to the wood chip place. It's actually quite difficult to see from the road, but you come down this bumpy side road, stop at the train tracks, go across the train tracks, and you can see the beginning of the wood chips. You've got a big pile of brush. It's quite rough. But now you can see the piles and piles and piles of wood chips they have. Now my goal tonight, or this evening, is to find some older wood chips that won't be too sappy. Sorry, I'll stop so I'm not bouncing around all over the place. But my goal is to find some older wood chips that's not too sappy, so when I put it on our plants, it won't immediately burn it up. These are the wood chips I've decided to go with. They look kind of bleached, like they've sat here for a little bit. They're dried out, so I know they've sat for several weeks, if not months. There's some green growth coming out of it. I think it'll be good to go. My pitchfork has 10 tines. They're close together. They will work. It works very well at picking up wood chips and minimizes the amount that falls through. Works much better than a shovel and much better than a shorter, more open-tined pitchfork. It'll take me about 15 to 20 minutes to load up the truck. You can see I'm a few pitchfork loads in. I figured I'd stop before I get too out of breath. It's been over 2 weeks since we've had any rain here in East Tennessee, but you can see probably 2 inches deep how brown and how moist the wood chips are, which is why wood chips make an excellent back to Eden material. That way your plants always keep a nice soil, keep a nice moist, wet soil for them to grow. And it works really well, especially come August, September, when it gets really dry and hot. The Back to Eden is ideal just to have the best quality of fruits and vegetables that you can. So now I have a truckload of wood chips. It took me a little bit longer because I stopped the video for you guys. So I'm finished. You can see that I look a little bit different than I did before. It is very hot and it's quite humid out there. It's supposed to rain later this evening, so the humidity's on the rise. But we're gonna see if we can get out of here and get home and unload this load. Put it around our blueberries and on our garden. Here we are down at the blueberries. We're gonna put them around it. We're actually gonna get some rabbit fertilize and put them around it. There's Dave. We're gonna put some rabbit fertilize or rabbit manure around them and then put some more mulch on them. Now I have the wood chips on the blueberries along with rabbit manure, and I freshly just watered them. Hopefully it'll keep it nice and wet so that they'll grow. You can see that our blueberries from DeMayo Farms are doing fantastic. We planted these a couple months ago, and they are, every plant that we got from them has blueberries on them, and some are absolutely hanging full of them. Very pleased with it. Now I have to take the rest of this mulch up and or wood chips and throw it on the garden.